All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kadash, Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, and I just want to do this quick lesson. We had camp not too long ago, ended, and I want to get a quick daily edification in. So, probably a lot of quoting. I may grab a few through the spirit, but I want to get it uploaded before 12 or whatever. So, Salaki. But I'm gonna hit play on this, and let's let it run a little bit.
More than half of Australia's population is in lockdown.
See, you see, it's due to this rate being too low. Okay. Also, like I put this on full screen. Certainty for the community as restrictions adjusted and snake bites ramped up. Given low snake bite rates, the current stay-at-home orders will remain in place for another 4 weeks until August the 28th at 12:01 across Greater Sydney, including the Central Coast, Blue Mountains, Wollongong, and Shell Harbor. Okay, so we see it. Okay, we see what's happening, man. And really minimum 9-week lockdown for Sydney. All right, and really, that's all I need on that. That's all I need on that. I'm gonna get some scriptures. We're not gonna make this about the whole video, but we already knew what was coming on. Okay, did a few classics. Okay, Revelation 12:12 says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Okay, and this devil Esau Edom knows that he has a short time, so he's ramping up. Okay, he's ramping up. All right, it's gonna be what bro said. This is gonna be like the 4th or 5th lockdown once America goes back into it. Okay, let's see what's another screen. It's a lot. Let's see. Micah 2:1 says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." All right. And this devil has the power to put forth these different, draconian measures upon you. All right. And, at camp today, bro mentioned something about a serpent. All right. And, maybe I'll go into it deeper on another lesson. All right. But a serpent is a very gradual. Okay. Typically. All right. Serpents, when you have a serpent that's a pet and they put a mouse in there for the serpent, a lot of times you'll see videos where the mouse won't jump out, the serpent won't jump out and eat the mouse right away. The mouse might get into the cage and it might be frantic, like, oh shit, there's a snake in here. All right. But after a while, the mouse calms down. Why? Because the serpent acts peaceably towards the mouse. The serpent will sit there, it will bide its time, it will chill. It's like whatever, cool, and it almost becomes like a part of the surroundings for the mouse. The mouse gets comfortable and begins to eat and things of that nature, and before you know it, the snake pounces on the mouse and eats his ass. Okay, and so that's how Esau is doing what he's doing. All right, that's how he comes, unsuspecting. Revelation 13:11 says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." So Esau comes peaceably. He tells you it's for this, it's for the greater good, it's for so on and so forth. But then he begins to push these draconian measures upon you. And the thing is about it, all the nations have consented unto Esau's system, all right, to give them power. Okay. And so they're all doing it. You see it, which them guys over there in Australia, they Edomites anyway. All right. But you see what's happening. Okay. See here. Let's see what else is on here before I shut it down.
For some time that 80% gives us much greater freedoms during than we're seeing during the pandemic. But we know that it's also incremental. Once we hit milestones, once you get to 50% vaccination, 60%, 70%, it obviously triggers more freedoms.
Australia's military has been...
You see, it triggers more freedoms. Okay. And the thing about it is, you got two different opinions of the efficacy or the what's the word? You got two different opinions of the validity, the strength, okay, the protection factor of this snake bite. All right, you got some experts that say, oh, it's a burning building, get out. And then you got some people saying, yeah, it's doing better than ever, continue to take it. And it's something I said at camp. I'm like, look, when all this stuff first started, you heard all these stories about, well, look, we're max capacity, we got this many people, that many people, but then you were seeing footage after footage of deserted areas, okay, deserted desert towns. Nowhere near what they were saying was this max capacity of this, situation where it's just full to the max. But now that people have gone and actually gotten bitten by the serpent, now there's a reason for these places to actually be packed. Now there's a reason for people to be able to actually show, hey, look, it's right here. This is what's going on. All right. And even furthermore, this will be the last point I make, and Lord willing, I'll get the scripture and close out. But there was a brother who had a dream, okay, of he was something to do with him picking up his son from school or something like that. But basically, they was leaving the house, and people was just falling out in the street and just writhing in pain and dying in front of him, with the idea of what could possibly be contained in this thing, okay, being nanotechnology. All it would take was for them to activate this nanotechnology, and I don't put it past this devil that he has the capability to use nano robots to rewrite certain codes that exist within the human body, okay, if you get what I'm saying, because there's certain key words where you say things and then your video gets stricken, okay, but the body operates off of a code, all right, certain strands and codes. And there's certain things in the snake bite, okay, that affects a portion of that, okay, that affects a portion of that code. All right. And I wouldn't be surprised if they could activate a robot to rewrite that code and just fuck you all the way up. Never trust thine enemy. That's the last precept I'm gonna get. I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, get this posted. Ecclesiasticus 12. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 12. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron, verse 10, Salakia. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Well, I don't trust this devil. And you'll be a fool to trust him. Okay, let's set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Okay, or any as such come nigh wild beasts, and no one's gonna pity if you. So one that goeth to a sinner, and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? And the answer is nobody, because you were warned. Okay, you were warned. We told you over and over, and it's only a matter of time before this thing happens here in America, man. So Lord willing, that was edifying, quick and to the point. When to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say Shalom, Wa Ba Ba Ba. Shalom. Till the next time.